for all those companies, Herbalife, the Primerica's. So he has contacts with owners of companies, not just people that are doing it. And he didn't disclose the name, but he talked to a network marketer that has made hundreds of millions of dollars in network marketing. Let me say that again. Hundreds of millions of dollars in network marketing. And they had this discussion, and we're going to talk a little more about the discussion we're talking about, but he talked about the direction of Surge365 and the travel industry. Travel is the largest industry, you guys. $18 billion in one day is being spent in just travel. They know that it is the largest industry, and we know it's the right product. And this gentleman that he was speaking to, quote unquote, said, "You guys have figured it out." Now, this came from a guy that's made the guy that it has nothing to do with Surge, nothing to do with travel. He's made his fortune in nutrition, and this guy looked at it and he said, and James Packer said, "You guys have figured out a way how to have figured it out." And this industry is larger than all of us to wrap our head around. So what I'm going to do right now, and Joanne, you just helped me out. I asked Joanne to give him a call because she heard the same thing I heard, and two heads have always been better than one. So just in case I missed something, she can fill in. Here's what's going on, you guys. Okay? Right now, we're selling a technology. And I've had several conversations with Scott, and what I'm trying to do is get an understanding of where we're going. What I'm doing is, even in my post, when I go out online, I'm changing my language. Because while everybody else is talking about they're selling travel, as Joanne said before, you guys, it's technology. Okay? Surge365 owns a technology, a very, very unique technology that goes and finds the net rate price. Okay? And what's incredible, he gave a little illustration, and I'm not going to get into the details of that, but he was talking about searching 19 sites of one thing and 27 wholesale sites. And anyway, they got a technology that Surge365 owns. We own this technology, okay? And it not only searches to find the lowest price or online price, but after it finds that price, it also adds, because we have wholesale travel, it also has the ability to share the savings with the customers through the Vortex. So we're able to reduce it even lower than the lowest price that the public can see, because I've always said, if you can see it, we can beat it. Well, now it's really, really true, you guys. If you can see it, we can beat it. And here's what's going on, you guys. He talked about, and I'm making reference to James Packett, okay? What we're doing now is we're selling a technology with incredible benefits. And many other companies are doing that, okay? When we think of eBay, for example, we think of a place that we can go and purchase all types of products. We can purchase all types of products. And what James Packett told us, he had the ability to go out and visit eBay. And guess what he said? He said it's a big room full of servers. And guess what those servers do? Those servers, it's a technology that connects the buyers to the sellers. But when people think of eBay, they're not thinking of a technology company. It's a technology company that has products that they're making available, okay, to the consumer. So that technology connects the buyers to the sellers. Guess what the largest rental car company is, you guys? I mean, we know this works. Here are companies that are doing this. They don't own one car. Mm-hmm. But guess what? It's Uber. They don't own one car, but they have a technology that connects the buyer and the seller. Here's another one. They don't own one hotel. I want y'all to understand, they don't own a hotel or anything. But there's a new site out there called Airbnb. Yeah. Where people are actually leasing extra rooms in their homes. Yeah. And this company is fastly becoming a billion-dollar company. Yeah. Guess what, you guys? All it is a technology company that's linking the buyer with the seller. Okay? Here's another one. Netflix. Everybody's familiar with Netflix. Netflix is nothing but a subscription to a technology that gets you all type of entertainment and movies and stuff. Yeah. This is a game changer, you guys. If you're just talking about Surge365 as a travel company, you need to change your language. We are vastly getting ready to launch something that's never been done. This is bigger than network marketing, you guys. Because understand something. All of those companies I just mentioned, eBay, Uber, Airbnb, and Netflix, all of those companies are referral marketing. They advertise on TV and people refer word of mouth. But they don't look at them as network marketing. Okay? Let me just share this with you, okay? The Vortex is going to be such a big game changer. He talked about sitting down with some other people with Savon, the company that powers our exclusive travel subscription, where we can get wholesale pricing. What happens here is that he's even saying, do y'all know how big this thing is going to be? I'm telling you, March 2nd, when the Vortex is launched, when you start having your friends, family, people that you know, people in the military that go overseas, and people can set up an account through your subscription, they can set up an account. And guess what, you guys? They'll have access to the Vortex, which gives them the guaranteed online price out there. And then pay you the highest commission possible. That's a game changer, you guys. Ladies and gentlemen, you're going to be able to really get paid while you sleep. Joanne, I want you to come in now because there's some other things I want to share, but I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything. Take it away.
When you, Lorenzo was talking about the search, that is a concept buying. They say that's concept buying. It gives the ability to first search 17 different prices, and then it goes back out to 27 or 29 wholesale providers. And they link it, and the hotel providers, the 30 wholesale that are searched, is done through technology. So it's a concept buying through technology. Also, Lorenzo, with the Vortex, this is going to be so large. It's going to be like an affiliate program because we are able to just give them away. And when you give them away, they're just going to multiply and it's going to grow and grow and grow. So it's affiliate. The other thing is we are like a distribution center. We are selling what everyone wants, and that's a discount. Be it the membership, be it the Vortex, whatever it is, it's like a distribution center. So, I mean, they're going to be coming out with language to start using for this. But this is really huge. And when you stop and you think, again, like Lorenzo said, about the three companies that James said, Uber and eBay and the rooms through Airbnb, this is what we're becoming. We are not just a little network marketing company out here anymore. We're still travel. And Scott said, not only are we going to be the first $1 billion company out here, we're going to be the biggest travel seller on the planet. On the planet, we're going to be the largest. Not only are we encompassing everything in travel, we're encompassing everything out here in technology. We have everything. Yes, a little bit of it is network marketing by the way we are distributing it, but we are like Uber. Look how large they have grown. All they have done is provided a buyer to a seller, and that's what we are doing. They also said that it's selling technology that gives you the benefits of a membership, a discounted travel, and an opportunity to own a business. So we are selling the technology. So that's one buzzword that James did say we need to start using now is we are selling technology. So this
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
so this is really, really huge because we don't own anything out here, but we have access to millions and millions and millions of resources out here. And all we are doing is the same thing that the others are doing. We are providing a buyer and to the sale. That's all we are doing. So if we can change that concept in our heads, then this is going to blow up even quicker because people can relate to Uber. They can relate to eBay. And if this is what we are evolving into, and it's not, as they say, a pyramid, this is really, really going to take off, Lorenzo. But we have to learn
the pathway, Joanne.
Yes, we have to learn what we have, and we have to learn how to talk about it. And I'm glad that they're going to be coming out with technology of how to do this, because this needs to be done now, and this needs to be done fast. Like they were saying, don't try to figure stuff out. Don't try to figure anything out. Just go out, build and build and build. They're going to give us everything that we need. So, Lorenzo, yes, I am very excited because this twist on it, this is truly, truly huge.
Well, the language, you guys, is going to change, and they're going to be coming out gradually. But let me tell you something. I told Chris, I'm going to make a mess. I told Chris Coakley at the end of the boot camp in Atlanta, Georgia. I said, Chris, I'm not waiting to March 2nd. I'm just not that type of person. Listen, let me tell you something, you guys. People will buy what you sell them. And if you're right now talking about travel, you are missing the boat. We've had several, and my team members on the call, we've had several vacation parties, okay? And we're going to even rename those, okay? And let me tell you something. In those vacation parties, we've been talking about technology. We've been talking about the technology, and we are getting record number of people signing up. We had one young lady, Lisa Kuzer, I hope I'm pronouncing the last name, but Lisa, her father, Eugene, he went 3 and 3 the same night. Let me tell y'all something. This is a game changer, because understand, if you're letting people know, because first of all, the other companies cannot do this because the technology that we have is patented. They cannot do this. They don't have the technology, and this is going to be exclusive for Surge365. And I've heard people talk about first movers advantage. Guess what, you guys? That's what I'm talking about right now. You can sit on the wayside and wait, or you can start dripping. And what I've been doing, I'm going to just read something to you. I was telling Joanne this morning that I've been posting some things, and, it's not the pictures. It's what you're putting in there. And this is one posting that I put out there. Someone took a picture of me at the meeting, and I just put talking with CEO of Surge365, Scott Tomo, how our technology will have a huge impact on the travel industry worldwide. Our subscription will provide the lowest guaranteed online price to the customer and wholesale pricing to the subscriber. The Vortex will give the subscriber the ability to share the incredible savings with the customer and receive high commissions. See, what I'm telling you guys is, I'm not going to be talking about selling travel. That's played out. Let the vacations of the world and the Planet Market and all the other guys, they can do that. That's not what we're about. We're selling a technology. And understand something. Surge365 is fastly becoming a technology company, and just like Uber is a technology company, but they rent more cars and don't own one car. We don't own one hotel. We don't own one cruise ship. We don't own none of the vacation spots in the world, but we're going to sell more than any of them because of the technology that's going to link up and connect the dots between the buyer and the seller. And in the process, the wealth that's going to be created is going to be mind-blowing. Now, I I asked all the Thompson, did you make it on the call? And Lucretia, if you're on the call, reach out. Yes, I am here. How are you? This is amazing. And, you know, you know how I am, Arlen. What I need you to do is just, you know, talk about what you're hearing, and also let them know about the road to Reno tour that's getting ready to take place. Well, you know what? I'm going to start off with that because I was absolutely blown away this morning with what James Tackett shared with us. And when we talk about the technology and how you guys covered the eBay and Uber and Airbnb and Netflix, you know, you kind of threw that in there too. And it's just amazing that we are at the 21st century shift in marketing, and we all have that first mover advantage we talked about last week. So think about this. The company realized that the tours generated so much excitement, so much momentum, that they said they're going to run. They didn't say they were going to walk. They said they were going to run, and they're calling it the Run to Reno. And on the 26th, they're going to be starting off in New York City. I would tell everybody that you know on this second run that they're getting ready to do with this technology information, with the market shift, with the word out, you want to have that first mover advantage, have your team, your guests in the room, and then on the 26th, New York City. I know Lucretia just left there, or she was still may be there. And then when we look at the 5th, we're talking about Tampa, Florida. Folks, you want to make sure that you get that market. So if you know anyone in Tampa on the 5th of March, and then the 12th, they are headed to Miami, and we're talking about the beaches of the world. Folks, when we talk about the 12th in Miami, they're going to jet right back up to Philadelphia. Now, I know Angelita has been out here in Arizona, but I bet she's going to take a jet back to Philly because she knows exactly what's coming. And then in addition to that, we're talking about Chicago. Oh, my goodness. You know, when you look at going to Chicago, it doesn't matter whether it's 50 inches of snow, 2 inches of snow, or none at all. You want to make sure that you have everyone you know in Chicago, and then when they leave Chicago, they're going to begin on the 28th, the 29th, and the 30th in Reno. We just secured the mobile app people are going to be there. So when you talk about all of the training, all of the technology within our technology-based company, there's nothing bigger on the planet. And you all have the opportunity to be at the beginning, and what you do literally over the next 3 weeks is going to determine your foundation in this business. All I can say is, Lucretia, take it away, because I'm flat out excited about what's getting ready to come with our subscriptions. And in addition to that, the technology market shift that no other network marketing company on the planet, they can't even put a label on us, because we are changing the entire game. Back to you. Man, Lucretia, y'all here. Well, yeah, I'm here on the entire call. And I heard you lay out what we heard today. And Arlen, I tell you what, you just talked about the road to Reno. We can actually taste it and see it and visualize it the way you just rolled that out. I'm flat out excited about it. Yes, I was in Richmond last week. On Thursday, I was in Maryland on Saturday. And then I came to New York with my team builder up here, Ruby Figueroa. I'm still here in New York. I leave out in the morning. But we're putting together a plan, and we are actually creating a groundswell. I'll be back in New York next week because I've got 4 different legs up here in New York, and I know that New York, just like any other place right now, is just on it. Alonzo, I think I asked you last week, if you're coming to New York, I don't care whether it's ice or snow. I don't care whether it's 1 degree or whatever. We're going to heat it up. We're going to heat it up all over the country. I'm going to be in some of these different locations on the road to Reno as well. And you talked about the technology, the language that we need to use right now. We do. We're selling. We're a technology company, and we're just like those companies that James Tackett talked about, and more. And I've seen this, and I've seen it coming. Guys, we're in a position so well right now. We don't need to miss this. We keep saying, okay, we've got to change our language. We've got to do this. We've got to do that. See, all the knowledge we have is right here.
the ball is in our court. So what are we going to do? How are we going to take it forward? We're going to sit down and wait till these videos are produced. Are we going to sit back and wait for the Vortex to hit on March 2nd? Or are we going to go out and talk to people about something great is coming? Now's the time to position yourself. And just for a small fee, you can put down right now, put your roots in the ground, and let's run with this. So that when the groundswell does come, when the wave does hit, we're already on the surfboard, and we're ready to ride this wave out as far as we can ride it. And that's what we need. That's the conversation that I'm going to be having with my team tonight. And you're welcome to be on our team synergy call 9:30 tonight. We're going to be talking about some things, rolling out a strategy. And I know that each one of you who are leaders on the call, you're going to be doing the same thing. Now is not the time to sit back and watch this. Now is not the time to sit back and watch it. And I'm telling you, there's people on my team that I don't know if you're on this call or not, but if you've taken your eye off the prize, now's the time to divert your eyes right back over here, because you're going to flat freaking out miss this. Guys, the thing that I'm excited about, Alonzo, we talked about this when I was at your place last weekend before I came up here. We couldn't believe we kept looking at each other and going, we're not even using correct English. We're fitting to be rich, but we can't sit back and wait for it to happen. We're going to take action, and we are positioning ourselves along with each and every one of you to ride this thing all the way to the top. Back to you, Lorenzo.
Wow. So I hope you all are hearing the direction that the company is going in. Let me give you an example, okay? Uber started in San Francisco, you guys, and it started with a guy that had a technology, and he was his ride, and the sense was real cool, because every time he left someplace, he would have a limousine, a Mercedes, or a nice car pull up and pick him up. And he thought that was a great idea. And just from that one technology, you know, I was talking to my cousin the other day in London, and he was telling me that he was getting ready to catch his Uber. Uber is worldwide. I want you to understand, Uber has become a household name. When you have a website, now I want y'all to hear this. When you have a website that gives the guaranteed lowest price all the time, I want y'all to hear this. People are not committed to a website. They're committed to the best deal. They're committed to the best deal. They're committed to the best value. Well, guess what, you guys? When you have that, and guess what? And this is the part that I'm having trouble wrapping my head around. Because through affiliate marketing, as Joanne said earlier, we're able to give people access to the Vortex free. Let's say you give to someone in your family, and all they have to do is put their name, email, and create a password, and they're going to have access to the Vortex where they can get all their travel needs taken care of. Well, here's what you need at the guaranteed lowest online price. Here's what you need to understand, though. Most people, when they go get a great deal, they share it with somebody else. Even though that person that you may give it to in the military or a friend or whatever, they're not a subscriber. They can purchase a subscription. They're just a customer. But that customer, through that customer's link, they can refer their friends, and their friends can set up an account through their link. And it continues. Here's the part that's blowing my mind, though. Right now, we are positioning where we're going to have people over in London booking a vacation to Germany or to Dubai, and you get a check here in the United States. You need to understand, we did $3 billion in sales. $3 billion in sales with just 5% of the global population, which is in the United States. We're getting ready to go after the other 95%. We're going into 25 countries. But let me tell you, that as exciting as that is, we didn't even scratch a percentage here in the United States. There's 300 million people here, plus million people here in the United States. So can you imagine? Trust me, I don't see a lot of advertisements about Uber. I see them every now and then on TV, in a magazine, but Uber spread it because of word of mouth. Word of mouth. I'm telling you guys, If you're not talking to Lottie Dottie and everybody, let me give you a strategy. And let me tell you why I'm so willing to share. I want to see Surge just blow. They're estimating that we'll do $1 billion in sales this year. Based on what I'm hearing, I think they're underestimating. Because understand something, you guys. You need to go out there and understand your product. When people ask you, what is it that you do? You need to learn how to shut your mouth. Most of us are trying to tell everybody everything. You can't tell it better than the videos. When someone asks me, what do I do? Or do you have a business card? I say, yes, it's electronic. I go to my mobile app and I send them, what is the Vortex video? It's got my name and number there. I'm not buying no business card. I'm mobile apping people. I got an electronic business card. My contact information is right there. And I can't tell it better than the video. Once they look at that video, the only two things you should be asking them is, what did you like best about what you saw? And would you like more information? And if they say they like more information, then you should take them to a third-party validator. Somebody who's successful in this business. Somebody that knows this business. Somebody that's excited about this business. And guess what? Get them on the phone. When they have that exposure, if they're not ready to close at that time, again, ask them, would you like best? And would you like more information? If they're not ready to close at that time, then and only then do you send a 7-minute video. Because let me tell you something. People today are busy. 7 minutes is a long time. You send that 7-minute video to somebody's home, I promise you, the baby gonna start crying, the dog gonna bark, UPS gonna come to the door, they're gonna get interrupted. 7 minutes is a long time, but when they've had 2 exposures and the interest is there, they're gonna take the time to listen to that 7-minute video. You guys, there's more and more training coming down, but let me just tell y'all something. It is time to get at it. The company's changing. I want to have this call today because I was blown out of the water, and I was telling Joanne. I called Joanne. I said, Joanne, did you hear what they just said? We need to change our language. We're going in the direction of technology and a subscription, just like Netflix. Okay, that's a subscription. People pay a monthly fee for that, and guess what? They get access to all those movies and stuff. Let me tell you something, you guys. This is a game changer, and as a result of it, if you change your language and understand the direction that we're going in, you will not be identified as one of those other network marketing companies. That's another MLM. No. We want to be set aside. I would rather be advertised. I would rather become one of the Ubers of the world than one of the other online travel agencies of the world. Because we're going to be much bigger than all of them that are out there. And anyway, I'm going to end this call. I didn't want to be long. I want to thank Joanne for getting on the call, Lucretia, and Arlen Thompson. Look out. We're on our way to Reno, Nevada. Reno, do not miss Reno, you guys. I cannot begin to tell you. Between now and Reno, run and run hard, okay? Run and run hard. And plug into your upline. Trust me, they've got your best interest at heart. Plug into your upline. Make sure that you're changing as the company changes. Because I'm telling you, if you're not careful, and I always tell this story, you guys, about being at the beach with my dad and that wave coming in, I just stood still. And every time the wave came, it knocked me over. And some of y'all going to get knocked over because you're standing still. It wasn't until my father kept telling me, jump. And when I jumped, that wave carried me right on into the shores. If you want to go right on into the shores of financial independence, I'm telling y'all, jump. This is the time to tell lottie-dottie everybody. And how do you do that? Through the mobile app. So stop talking about, well, I don't know the technology thing. You go look at your video. You know it. You just ain't looking at it. It's all on the video. It talks about a disruptive technology. That's the direction that we're going in. We want to get that message out to you right away. Let's make it happen, you guys. Have a great and productive day. And did you have something to say, Joanne?
Yes. I want to say everybody needs to be running for national builder. That's where the money is going to be. So everybody wants for national builder.
Yeah, that is really
override.
Right. We're going to have a training on the compensation, you guys. I will make an announcement right now. We will not have a Wednesday meeting this Wednesday due to the weather conditions that are here. We're going to put all of our attention in getting people to our Super Saturday with Juliet St. John. Okay, we're having a super Saturday. This Saturday we have Juliet St. John that's going to be coming in, and she'll be coming in with this Saturday to host an incredible event. Get your guests out to that event. That's going to be from 10 to 2 p.m. And the address to that event will be, let me see, where we at? It's going to be the Hampton Inn and Suites, okay? The Hampton Inn and Suites, and it is in Camp Springs, Maryland, okay? The address is 5000 Mercedes Boulevard, right outside of Andrews Air Force Base, Camp Springs, Maryland. And again, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Get your guests out there. It's going down, you guys, in a big way. Please make the changes. I hope you took notes. This call is pre-recorded. It will be on this line until Thursday, okay? It will be on the same, the callback number, which is 641-715-3868. And the PIN is 668895#. Thanks for getting on the call. Have a great and productive day. Thanks, everyone, for getting on the call.